Welcome to Looking at the Markets. I want to show you the stocks that I'll be looking at for the coming week. These are daily candlestick charts provided by finviz.com. Let's start with 3M. For the first stock, MMM is the ticker symbol, and this thing, MMM, is down, 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 as you can see. But I like that. I like that if I like the company, or at least believe that it has the potential to possibly go back up. No guarantees, of course. So looking at support, I mean, there's not a lot of support here at 92, 93, thereabouts. It came down once and then bounced, but not very high. So I want to see something a little bit more constructive with the price action. But this thing's cheap. And I'll tell you what, if it gets down to 90, it's going to be hard to resist this one unless it just slices down through it with a huge red candle, that kind of thing. But otherwise, it's looking not too bad at around 90 for 3M company. Stock C is the next one, Citigroup stock, and you can see the symmetrical triangle here where the price action gets narrower and narrower. Which way will it resolve? Hard to tell. As soon as you think it's going to break out, it comes back down. As soon as it looks like it's going to break down, it comes back up, right? So don't know where it's going to resolve yet. If it breaks down, just slices down through that rising support level, I'm looking at 42 and then down here at 40 for maybe a strategy where could scale in, right? Buy some at 42, buy some more at 40. But that's up to you. You have to make your own decisions, do your own due diligence. Always. It's your money. You have to be responsible for it. MU, Micron stock. I'm not talking about a lot of technology stocks lately because they're a little pricey, but at least Micron stock came down somewhat. So there was a rising support level, but it broke down below it, and there's a big air pocket down to 50 here. So I'll tell you what, if it gets closer to 50, I'll take another look at this. I'll just keep it on my watch list. Micron stock, MU. Not touching it now. DocuSign, DOCU stock. I want 40. There is support here. Came down, rested gently on 40, and then took off all the way up to 65. Coming back down, I don't know if it's going to hit 40 or not, but seems to be on a downturn here. So, yeah, I'm going to take a look at it if it gets down to 40, DocuSign stock. Again, a lot of technology type stocks are a bit pricey. So I'm looking at those big air pockets below and just waiting patiently. Biogen, BIIB stock. This thing went quite high. Biogen stock did. So huge air pocket below. Again, I want it closer to 200. Maybe that's asking for too much up here. At least let it get down to 260 before I even really start to look at it. So keeping it on my watch list. I've liked this stock before, but I don't like it here. Not yet. It doesn't mean I don't like the company. I'm just talking about the stock from a technical perspective. Walgreens, WBA stock, Walgreens Boots Alliance. This thing is way down. This channel here, down, 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 seems to have some support at 30. Back here, give or take a few dollars, and then over here. So 30 has some support, but look what happened. Down to the bottom of the channel, and it's at 29. It's a good price. If you're thinking for a very long-term buy and hold, that's not a bad price at all. But if you're thinking technicals, I don't see a lot of constructive price action. You know, lower highs, lower lows, that kind of thing. Not super constructive on a technical level. So if you're a swing trader short term, I'm really waiting for something, more signs of positive price action. Etsy stock, ETSY, and this is down to what looks like a support level, not a super strong one. Etsy stock came down to 80, bounced, yeah, but now right back down. It's way down from almost 150. So this thing's practically cut in half, and it's kind of hard to read this price action. I mean, you have a falling wedge. I don't like the way this thing's going. I wouldn't touch it right here. Yeah, I want to see something more constructive. Maybe if it bounces off of 80 decisively on heavy volume, that could be good. But I'm just waiting. Moderna, mRNA stock. I want this at, well, it's kind of there. 118, thereabouts. Yeah. So the last time it came down there, it had a little bounce but came right back down. But look at the bounce off of 118 here. Came down to it, held it, and then boom, all the way up to 210. Could it happen again? I don't know. But yeah, this is a pretty good price. Not bad. I want to see how it behaves next week more than anything. See if it holds 118. And there may be some resistance at 140 because FinViz drew a line there, and I see why. There is some potential resistance at 140 or support depending on where the stock is at. All right, my favorite one for the week, I would have to say, actually probably 3M. Yeah, 3M. Not great looking technically, but for this huge manufacturing company to be so far down from 150 to less than 100, I mean, that's a 50% off sale. If you go to a store and your favorite items are 50% off, you would look at it, right? But in the world of stocks, people run away. You ask them, hey, would you buy, when it's 150, would you buy it at 100? They'd say, of course. But then when it gets there, they say, I don't want it anymore. But you don't have to be like that if you don't want to. You can appreciate a good fire sale as long as the company itself is intact and doing well, and that's for you to decide. So you also want to look at the fundamentals and the news and not just the chart by itself. All right, so be careful out there. I hope this video was helpful to you. Thank you so much for watching and listening. I will talk to you again soon.